welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to teach you how to do this beautiful lavender flower. I tried several designs, but this design is the one that I prefer to use. It's a combination of all the design which I thought much beautiful. Of course, the more color you use for lavender, the better. I have used 3 types of color, as you can see. This shade of purple, and this one, and this one. So put them all together and twisting will get me a nice lavender flower. Let's start, shall we? I'm going to start by doing a slip knot, and in this video I'm going to use a 3.5 millimeter hook size. Now for only lavender, usually all the flower we're using a smaller size of crochet hook, but for lavender to get a bigger, I prefer to use larger hook. I'm going to start with my foundation, which is a 66 chain. Now for my advice to get the count right is to divide the count. So I'm going to count only until 20 and then stop and start again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is my 20. Now I'm going to start what? As I said again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is my 20. So I've done now what? 40. Again, starting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now this is my 60, so I need another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is my 66 chain. Now for the next part. Now I have all my 6 chain. I'm going to start by doing a double crochet from the third from the hook. Which one is the third? This is my first, this is my second, and this is my third chain. So counting the one that I already am, this is my third. So I'm going to work 2 double crochet in this chain. And in the next stitch, I'm going to do 1 double, 3 chain, and then I'm doing a big cut, which I'm going to insert the hook this side and do a slip stitch. In the same chain, I'm going to do half double crochet. Again, in the next, doing 1 double crochet, 3 chain, and then a big cut, which is here, and then in the same stitch, half double crochet. Again, yarn over, hold at the tip of my finger. In the next stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 3, and then a big cut where I insert the hook this side, and then doing a slip stitch between all 3, yarning over all of them. And in the same stitch, half double. You're going to repeat this. I have done it 1, 2, 3, again another, until you have 20 of this design, and then come again. I have done all my stitches. Now counting only 20 picot from this side with 3 chain, a picot of a 3 chain. Now placing a marker in my last one so that I don't have to count from the beginning how many stitches I have done. It's okay if you count it correctly, if you get 19 or 21, as long as you progress above. I mean, you're increasing the stitches according to the design. So if I done here 19, then it's 20, then it's 21, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. The design will come beautiful because all the stitches are the same. The only different thing that will happen is that at every 20 you're going to increase in the picot stitch. So again, one double crochet. Now that I have done 3, I'm going to do what? 4 chain this time, so that my picot can get bigger. And then the same, and in the same stitch, half double crochet. Again, in the next stitch, one double crochet, and then 4 chain instead of 3, and then doing what? A picot. And in the same stitch, and this is my design. You're going to repeat it again. I have done it 2 times. Twice I'm going to repeat it until I have 20, and then in the last remaining 20, what am I doing? And instead of 4 chain, 5 chain, but I'm going to show you. So finish the next 20 and come again. I have finished my other 20. I counted from here and onward. That's why I told you to place the marker, so that you don't count from this beginning to get where am I starting. So here and to this place, just this mark is 20, and from this here to here another 20 of 4 chain picot. So what am I going to do for the remaining 20? Again, one double crochet, but instead of 4 chain I'm going to do what? 5 chain picot, and then again place it from this side, and then yarning over through all the loop again in the same stitch, one half double crochet. In the next stitch, a double crochet in the first 2 and in the remaining 2, and chaining 5, and then insert the hook here this side, and then yarning through all loop and doing what? Half double in the same stitch. So that's what we're going to do in all the stitches, and doing a slip stitch in the last. So finish the remaining chain, then come to show you how am I going to do the slip stitch. I have finished all my stitches. Now I'm doing my last 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, doing a picot, and in the same stitch half double crochet, again one double crochet, or no, sorry, this is my last, and this is, I have my last stitch, a chain. I'm going to do a slip stitch, and then chain 1 and pull. And this is my lavender. It is very simple and easy to do. And now you have to do it as many color, as many shade you want to get our lavender. And you don't have to use only purple, you can use another colors. Now we're going to do work on the leaves in the assembly. Now for the leaves, I'm going to use a 2.5 millimeter hook size. And then I need a wire with a 15 to 20 centimeter length. And we're going to start by doing a slip knot again and chaining 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is my 15 chain. We're going to bring the wire, and then we're going to do 13 single stitch, It is very simple design. It only consists of single crochet. So I'm going to do a single crochet along all the stitches, and in the last stitch I'm going to do what? I'm going to work a 3 single crochet. So finish all the single crochet, come again for the last one, where I'm going to show you how to place the 3 single crochet in the same stitch. Now for the last stitch here, I'm going to work what? 3 single crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Squeeze the wire a bit, and then along all the single crochet we're going to work what? A single crochet. The same, whatever happened on this side, it should happen in the next side. So working what? Working along all of them. So finish all the single crochet and come again. Now on the last stitch, one remaining single crochet, and then a slip stitch in the first one, chain 1, cut with a long tail so that I can wrap it around what? The wire. And this is my squeeze a bit too, so that the gap will disappear. And this is my leaf. Now as for the leaf, you have two options. Either you do a small or a long, bigger leaf. I decided small since I'm using this lavender in a larger bouquet of flower, and all the flower have different size of leaves. So a small was more than enough, especially that I'm placing the lavender behind all the flower, so that it become from it will come in behind all of them. So I don't need a large leaf. But if you're doing only lavender, maybe it will be better to use longer and larger leaf. You can use any leaf design from any flower with a larger leaf. So now for the assembly, I have this and this to get my lavender.